Welcome back to Cronisphere, your go-to podcast for insights and updates on world events, technology, and the environment. I'm your host, and today we're diving into a wide range of topics for episode 6. Let's start by talking about nuclear power. As the demand for low-carbon electricity grows, nuclear energy is being seen as a clean and reliable option. However, challenges like lengthy regulatory processes, a shortage of capital, and consistent cost overruns have made utilities hesitant to build new plants. One way to address these hurdles is through the development of small modular reactors, or SMRs. These reactors, built from pre-manufactured components, offer a more flexible, cost-effective, and safer alternative to larger plants, with features like automatic shutdown technology. As the industry adapts, SMRs may play a pivotal role in meeting future energy demands. Speaking of energy, a recent Rasmussen poll indicates that 82% of U.S. voters consider energy policy a key factor in the upcoming elections. Rising fuel costs and questions around domestic energy production have made this issue particularly pressing. Interestingly, Republicans seem to have an edge over Democrats in terms of voter trust on energy policy, but the final outcome remains uncertain. The poll reveals a clear interest in continued fossil fuel exploration and regulatory rollbacks. Oil volatility has been a hot topic recently. Despite trading within a consistent range since early 2023, prices have surged over the last few months. With midterm elections approaching in the U.S., geopolitical risks and market uncertainty are pushing prices higher. Analysts expect oil to remain volatile for the rest of the year, potentially hovering around $75 per barrel. In California, over 11.5 million customers of private utility companies will receive climate credits on their October bills, averaging $71. These credits are part of the state's cap-and-trade program, aimed at reducing greenhouse gas emissions. The funds help offset higher utility costs while encouraging conservation efforts. Customers from Pacific Power will see the largest credits, up to $174.25, while those with PG&E can expect around $55. Meanwhile, Hurricane Milton has strengthened into a Category 5 storm, with winds exceeding 160 mph. Officials are urging residents of Florida's Gulf Coast, particularly in the Tampa to Sarasota region, to evacuate ahead of the storm's landfall. With record storm surges expected, authorities have issued mandatory and voluntary evacuation orders, warning that staying behind could be life-threatening. Preparations are underway, but tensions between state and federal leaders have added a political dimension to the crisis. On the financial front, competition for ticker symbols in the U.S. is heating up, especially with single-stock ETFs. With limited 4-character combinations available, companies are scrambling to secure snappy, unique symbols that can offer better liquidity and lower spread. Although expanding the character limit has been suggested, it doesn't seem to be on Nasdaq's agenda anytime soon. In China, stock market volatility has been extreme. Extreme. After a recent surge, China index futures have given back half of their gains in just 2 days. Just 2 days. The rapid fluctuation in Chinese markets has left many traders frustrated, with some vowing never to trade China again. This market turbulence is compounded by a weakening long-term profitability outlook for Chinese companies, leading to concerns that the nation's stocks will continue to face lower valuations. Finally, let's look at green hydrogen developments in Europe. Denmark has announced a 3-year delay in its plans to commission a cross-border green hydrogen pipeline to Germany. Despite growing interest in hydrogen as a clean energy solution, high costs and uncertain demand have caused several projects to stall, including those by industry giants like Shell and Equinor. However, Denmark's government remains committed, offering state co-financing to encourage capacity bookings for the pipeline, which could play a crucial role in Europe's energy transition by the early 2030s. That wraps up today's episode of Cronisphere. We covered a lot of ground, from nuclear energy innovation and oil volatility to hurricane updates and shifts in the financial markets. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe for more episodes. See you next time. Ah.